Okay, thank you. Some of the questions, there was one, and it goes on that social network in the digital age is still the concept of word of mouth. And it's just using the digital form to do that. And research supports that the traditional view is that word of mouth from friends, family, and other peers is still the most trustworthy way of getting information about products or your services. And this is the contention. What, in I know actually Edelman has a trust barometer. And when you started talking about content, how do you increase that trust level so that your content will be followed and maybe retweeted as the gentleman's or so? What do you do to gain that trust factor, especially in a campaign that you did?
Sure. I think trust is a really important component of these things because fundamentally, again, we're talking about relationships. And so the same way that you develop trust with people, you develop trust with a community by telling them the truth, by having interesting things to say that are valuable to them and that you're a credible source of information on. I know a lot about politics, but if I start talking about fly fishing, you guys should tune out because I don't know what I'm talking about. And so subject matter expertise is really important when we start talking about trust, and credibility plays into this. Am I a credible source of information? The other important piece when we think about trust in communities is the incredible power of empowering horizontal communications between the people in your communities. And that while I may be a trusted company, a person I know and we see this in the trust barometer all the time when we do this, there's sort of this up and down lag of sort of governments being more or less trusted and businesses being more or less trusted over the years, but people always trust each other and people who are closest to them, regardless of whether they necessarily have better information. And so empowering your community to have good information to share with the people in the networks closest to them is a really important opportunity.